Now, after nearly 8 months of being locked in their homes, families have come out in their numbers to enjoy a hot spring day during the first weekend under lockdown level 1. Newzroom Afrika's Sipha Kema is out in Melville, and let's cross to her now to find out how South Africans are celebrating on this day. A very good afternoon to you, Sipha. It certainly is a very warm day outside. Have families come out to make the most of this day?
Well, definitely, Tammy. I mean, we're looking at where we started, which was in Pretoria at the Grizzlies water park. A lot of families came out. We saw them sitting under trees, enjoying a picnic, and of course the slides and the water. Then we moved on to the Johannesburg Zoo, where numbers of families came out to enjoy, as you call it, this beautiful day today under level 1, the first weekend, might I add, under level 1. Now we're out in Melville to see how most of the adults are going to enjoy this long weekend, this beautiful weather, and of course level 1. But it seems as though out here in Melville, life has returned to somewhat normal. But we see some establishments, of course, where they're practicing precautionary measures, ensuring that they sanitize their patrons before they come in, and also limiting to a certain number of people inside. But whereas I'm seeing people coming up and down the streets, most people are not even wearing their masks. It seems as though level 1 has people thinking that it's kind of safe now to walk around without a mask. And kind of forget some of the important precautionary measures that have been implemented throughout the lockdown.
Your observation, you've mentioned that a lot of people are not wearing masks and are not sanitizing. Would you say that that's the majority of people or just the select few?
Well, I'd say the majority that we've seen going up and down the streets. As far as those that are sitting inside of the restaurants, of course, no mask and no entry, so they have to ensure that they have their masks on. Some of them we saw that they have their masks actually sitting on the tables next to them. But as far as those who are actually walking around the streets, majority of them are not wearing masks. It seems as though the somewhat normal life coming back into things, people are sort of forgetting that COVID-19 is still out there. Now, Tammy, as far as we could tell today, of course, we've had an amazing day today, a beautiful day it was. The sun was out, and seeing South Africans enjoying themselves again after months of being cooped up inside their houses has been quite a marvel to watch. But also seeing that majority of them were actually ensuring that they keep within the precautionary measures. At the walk to park, we saw them screening people. Also, hands were sanitized, and only a limited amount of people were allowed inside. Same goes with the zoo as well. Although there was a long line outside, they also made sure that people were practicing the precautionary measures, such as social distancing in the queue, being screened, and hands were sanitized before going in. Now, the nice thing about the zoo was that it's an open space, Tammy, meaning that families can actually go around and go about their business in a safe environment as it's an open space, unlike where you go inside an establishment and it's an enclosed space.